Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another video that I have here for you guys. And this one's gonna be a little bit more of a discussion and a news video put together because I'm tired of seeing these people act like Reggie Fils-Aime is calling the shots. Let's just get something straight here, guys. Tatsumi Kimishima, the president of Nintendo, calls the shots. He's the one pulling the strings. Nothing Nintendo does with their next hardware as far as the Nintendo NX is based on what Reggie Fils-Aime is going to input or do. Nothing. The man calling the shots is Tatsumi Kimishima. So let's just get things straight right there. And going back to the whole thing as far as Nintendo not learning from their mistakes, I don't think so. And people who think that the Nintendo NX is going to be another Wii U, no. This news story that I'm about to read is straight from the current president, okay? And this dates back to what he said in 2012 when talking about the sales figures of the Wii U and what he felt about the system. He said, to get the gist of it, he knew the Wii U wouldn't be easy to sell to consumers. Now, I've already talked about this before, but I wanted to bring it back up because of Reggie's gaffe the other day about talking about the power and what Nintendo does, and you had people coming out of the woodwork, of course, to say that Nintendo's doing this and Nintendo's doing that based on what Reggie Fils-Aime, a corporate mouthpiece, someone who has no influence on the actual core aspects of what the Nintendo NX will be when it comes to system specs or all of that. Okay, that's Tatsumi Kimishima that calls those shots. Has nothing to do with it. He basically is just in charge of marketing whatever Nintendo gives him from Japan. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Quotations. In an internal sales representative meeting, someone projected that we would sell close to 100 million Wii U systems worldwide. The thinking was that because we sold well, Wii U would follow suit. I said that since the Wii had already sold so well, we need to clearly explain the attraction of the Wii U if we are to get beyond that and sell the new system, and that would be no easy task. While we announced our shipment forecast 800,000 Wii U hardware, we are forecasting total sales of 500 billion yen for this year, about the same as last year, Kimishima said. I am not currently able to talk about concrete figures for unit sales, but we are planning for NX to make up for failing Wii U sales. Software for NX will continue to contribute to sales and profits. So let's go into what he said there, okay guys? So he said that they need to clearly understand and explain the system. Tatsumi Kimishima is not a gamer, okay? He's not a gamer. What he is, he's a businessman, and he's gonna take the best business route for the Nintendo NX. Based on what I've seen from Tatsumi Kimishima, his thought process, he is going to take the best business route for Nintendo NX. The best business route is to have hardware that third-party developers want to develop on. Is to have hardware that's easy to develop on, easy to explain, and easy to sell. That's how banks do it. That's how Tatsumi Kimishima is gonna do it. Reggie Fils-Aime has no impact on any of that other than their own corporate marketing as far as what they need to do to sell the system. And there really shouldn't be any confusion to what this system is going to do, how they're going to sell it. Nintendo is about games. We have fantastic games. We're going to have third-party support. We're going to put together a great system that's affordable and that is competitive with others. Maybe it's not the best out there, but we have the games to make up for it, and we have the innovation within those games to make up for it. That should be it. There really shouldn't be anything else other than that. That's how Nintendo has always sold all of their successful systems. Super Nintendo, NES, that's just how it was. Yes, they had crazy gimmicks and other things that they would do on the side, Super Scope, Power Glove, all that, but the main core aspect of what Nintendo was, at least from when I was growing up, is, hey, you can play Mario, you can play Zelda, you can play Kid Icarus, you can play Metroid, you can play those all with the normal controller, or you can play them with different things, and there's other stuff that they did. But when it came down to it, it was all about how it moved, how it controlled, how it felt. To me, that's what Tatsumi Kimishima is going to do. He's going to bring back exactly the best business decision for Nintendo. And the best business decision is to make sure that you have a system that's out there, that's capable, and that people want to play. And there isn't anything too crazy right off the bat. Play a little bit safe, but when it comes to your games, make the best damn games possible. And I think that's what Mr. Kimishima is going to do. Now, to talk about the second part of his statement, Nintendo's forecasting 800,000 Wii U sales. To be honest, I don't think they're going to reach that. If you look at the leaked numbers from May, Nintendo had the worst since beginning of the launch. Since after launch, and the numbers were just horrible. Nintendo had the worst month since then, just in May. Now, these are leaked numbers, not 100% accurate, but Nintendo doesn't give any sales numbers. And this goes to the MPD, okay? In Japan, the Wii U is selling worse than it did like back in 2013 and 2014 at times. It's selling under 5,000 units every single week. Those leaked MPD numbers for the United States said that Nintendo sold around 25,000 to 30,000 Wii U's in that month. It's probably not doing much better in Europe. That's just really bad, guys. That is really bad. And if they continue to go at this pace with less than 5,000 units in Japan and around 20,000 or so units, 30,000 or so units here in America, they're not reaching 800,000 units. They might get a nice bump during the holiday sales season, but what software is there to really put that bump out? Unless there is a drastic price drop and they bundle in like 3 games. I would say something like Xenoblade, Smash, and Mario Kart and drop it down to $199. There is no way, or there's a very slim chance that they're going to hit that 800,000 unit sales. And that's why Mr. Kimishima said, well, we're not going to talk about where we're currently at, because where they're currently at is nowhere near that 800,000. And he did say that they have a fallback plan even if they don't reach their sales numbers. Well, NX software and all that's going to make up for it. So this is how you know the NX is for sure coming out in March, okay? Because if they don't, that's going to be a drastic hit on their profits and sales, because they have nothing really for Wii U. The last big game is going to be at the launch of the Nintendo NX, and a lot of people are just going to buy the NX version. Let's just be real here. And Color Splash, that's not going to do much of anything. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, that's not going to do anything to bump up sales. And other than that, it's just indie games, guys. There's really nothing else from Nintendo. They've moved all of their development over to the Nintendo NX. So there's nothing else there. It's rough. It's definitely going to be rough for Nintendo going through this, but they just have to keep on going. And Mr. Kimishima knows what he's doing. So, like I said, so if anyone out there is trying to think that Reggie Fils-Aime is the one calling shots or is foreshadowing anything that Nintendo is going to do, I don't think so. It's about Tatsumi Kimishima, and based on what he said, I have a positive feeling, especially with the talking to developers about putting in different features as far as his business background. I like where this is going, but that's just my thought on the matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Nintendo's going to hit their hardware sales goal for the year? I don't know about that, but let me know what you guys think about that. In addition to what Mr. Kimishima had to say, knowing that the Wii U would be a tough sell. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything on gaming. Thank you so much. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.